Hello and good evening here from Auckland, New Zealand, and wherever you've been in the world. I hope you've all had a great Christmas and hope you have a safe few days ahead as well. But we're at the end of day one here of the test match in New Zealand down in Tauranga, Pakistan versus New Zealand. New Zealand 222 for 3, and what comes to my mind is what could have been for Pakistan. It was almost they had two different bowling attacks out there. They won the toss, fourth one of the toss this tour, so they're doing very well on that front. Rizwan was certainly happy, and he was certainly happy when they had the quick openers back in the hut very early on with Blundell and Tom Latham, especially Tom Latham. He's a prolific run scorer here for New Zealand. He was back in the hut within the first over, and Kane Williamson walked out to the crease, the hometown boy of Tauranga. Well, he ended up on 94 at the end of the day, but he had his chance in the 84th over of the day, where he could have also been back in the hut. Shaheen, tremendous bowling display from him throughout today. He went with Rizwan, the LBW decision. It was out. He couldn't convince his captain to overturn that, and Kane Williamson lives to fight another day. But Shaheen Afridi, how good was he today? He picked up 3 wickets. He bowled with pace, good bounce, couple of nicks, and he bowled those areas you need to bowl here in New Zealand, backed up really well by Mohammed Abbas, who bowled enough 25 off 21 overs. When those two are bowling in partnership, Pakistan are a real threat. The only thing is that when they stopped bowling, that pressure didn't come in from behind from Naseem Shah. Yes, he's quick and he's a young fast bowler with lots of potential, but he's young, isn't he? None for 51 off 15 overs. He gave a lot of loose deliveries, and he's just not quite at that level, but he's going to be because he's got lots of quality about him. But he just didn't back those two other opening bowlers up, along with Fahim Ashraf, none for 30 off 13 overs here. The first two did an excellent job at the top of the innings, but that pressure just wasn't sustained for long periods of time. So when Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor came to the crease, two very accomplished world-class players, they were under a lot of pressure at the start and they had to fight their way through it. But that pressure didn't come from that Pakistan, those other two bowlers throughout the day. But Nicholls, again, gave an early chance. He gave plenty of chances in his test innings against the West Indies a couple of weeks back. So he went on and got a big 100. He gave a chance early on, not taken. Didn't take the chance of, which I've already mentioned, of Kane Williamson in the 84th over. So 222 for 3 for New Zealand. They'll be happy with that, but it could have been a whole lot different in favour for Pakistan. So tomorrow morning, they're going to start really well and get quick wickets early on and try to get into this New Zealand batting lineup. New Zealand, I'm sure their goal, just get through an hour. Just bat an hour, get their bowlers into their third and fourth spells of the day. If they can do that, they're going to be very tired. The wicket's going to get really flat. But if Pakistan can get early wickets, that wicket's going to be flat to bat on. This next 2 days, let's call it next 2 days, it's going to turn into an absolute belter. So this first hour tomorrow is crucial for both sides.